Hassan Hajjaj. I'm a Moroccan artist. The name of the shop is called Larash, where I was born in Morocco. My business, I suppose, is a mixture of design, meet art, in a sense, kind of using recycle and trying to use part of North Africa and other parts of the world in the same spirit. Well, I think every now and then London has an area where it sort of becomes London, so the real London people will discover it. So Shoreditch, I was here in 1991, 89 to 91. It was a totally different area because it was cheap rent, so it was like easy to get a warehouse space and work and live in. Coming back to now, it's become discovered, and you've got a lot of big businesses open up. So it's become really a kind of it's peak being trendy, and normally after this there's a downfall, it becomes kind of mainstream. So I think since last year, because of Shoreditch House, because of the Albion, and all these kind of shops are coming in, so all the West London, Central London shops are moving in. It's created a whole new people, and a lot of people that were here 5-10 years ago moved to Hackney, Clapton, and then that will follow suit as soon as this kind of gets done, because all the big brands are coming up here. That will happen there, and that's how London, that's how most cities work. Oh well, I think it's now it's at the peak of, like, you still got good people, but it's all the well-do people. You've got actors and artists and designers and stuff like that. So it still kind of has a cool thing about it, but it's become expensive. So it's the people with the money moved in. The artist that was, as I said, was here 10 or 15 years ago, kind of moved to Hackney in the last 4 or 5 years. But that's also done there. It's all the kind of young couples, young artists. It's moving to Clapton, and it's like a wave. It's kind of moving slowly to that area, and I think at the moment, for me, it's a different neighbourhood from 4 or 5 years ago. If you're talking about Calvert Avenue and the shops, basically the shops are really secondary. Calvert Avenue, all the flats are used for council flats. They probably were kind of really not looked after up to 10 years ago. They've kind of been discovered. Lots of local people now either buying and moving out and re-renting. So you're getting like a whole new crowd coming in. So there's that kind of change of moving, because it is council flat, which means it's a community, and you've got the laundry, the greengrocers and stuff like this. But every shop's closing down now, you've got something that's like in Covent Garden, something moving in, so it's making that kind of change. So there's definitely a change of the neighbourhood, the local people, because you had a lot of Bangladeshi community, Pakistani, English, small African community. And somehow it was like a business living and stuff like that, and it was quite rough. But now, as you can see, it's turn around and come and have a see, even as we're talking about what's happening. But you do get now and then, like, somebody moves in the shop and they bring the mentality of the West End, and I think it takes them a little bit of time to adjust, because they're coming with that kind of attitude. And then after 6 months or a year, they kind of readjust and realise that actually it's still a neighbourhood. But I think this will also, sadly enough, will probably leave in a sense, because it's like a new people, take over, then it becomes theirs.